Let's go over Disney Genie and where you can find it in your My Disney Experience app. Before we begin, please make sure that your app is updated to the latest version, otherwise you won't see these new features. From the home screen of your app, you can access Disney Genie two different ways. The first way is to click the plus icon on the bottom and choose View My Genie Day and Tipboard. The second way is to tap the list icon on the far right, and from there you'll be taken to this screen. The two main components of Disney Genie are the top two selections, which are Tipboard and My Genie Day. Ahead of your visit, I strongly recommend logging into your app and accessing the Tipboard. This Tipboard will be a really good tool for you while you're at the theme parks. It's not a pre-planning tool. As you can see, when we tap Tipboard, we're taken to today's information. So you'll use this while you're in the parks, and it will be customized to the date that you are there. But ahead of time, it's a really good idea to just get to know the features and know how to navigate it, so that when it is your Disney day, you aren't struggling to navigate all of these new wonderful features. Each park will list two different sections, experiences and dining. For dining, you'll be able to see available mobile order windows and possible dining reservations that are available, and walk-ups if they're available for table service meals. Please keep in mind that it is 9:55 in the morning while I'm filming this video, which is why we aren't seeing many options just yet. When you tap Experiences, this will be a full list of anything that you can experience while you're at this park on this day. You'll see attractions, you'll see shows including firework times, Dapper Dan's, Here's the Fireworks, Disney Enchantment. It's all here. You can even tap View Details if you want to see more information about what's being offered. For example, for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, when I tap More Details, I'm being shown the standby wait time, and I'm also being shown a forecasted wait time for the day, where it's showing us that they think this ride is going to be less of a wait if you go after 7 p.m. It also shows us how to get there if we need to, and we can click to find it on the map. Additionally, if the attraction is included in the Genie Plus Lightning Lane, you will see that information as well. And this is why I really recommend looking at this Tipboard ahead of your visit, because you can get an idea of how to integrate Genie Plus into your park day if you've elected to add it in. Additionally, from here, you'll also be able to see the individual Lightning Lane selections, which are a different way to access the Lightning Lane for 2 attractions per theme park. At the Magic Kingdom specifically, these 2 attractions are Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Space Mountain. And here's where you can see it states individual Lightning Lane. You can purchase one for 12 noon to enjoy, and it's $10 a person. For a 50-minute wait time, that's where you need to choose. Do you want to wait the hour, or do you want to pay the $10 and know at this certain time we will ride this ride without waiting? For Space Mountain, we only have a 20-minute standby line, or you could purchase the individual Lightning Lane for $7 a person. Everybody values their time and their money differently, but to me, for 20-minute wait, Space Mountain is worth the 20-minute wait. So for that, you might want to skip the individual Lightning Lane purchase, but again, everybody values their time and money differently, and this is where the ball is in your court, and you get to decide how to make your Disney day the best possible for you. You can tap at the top of your screen at any time to be taken to the top, where you can change the park. So we've already looked at Magic Kingdom, let's look at Epcot next. Now Epcot opens at 10 a.m. and it's 9:58 a.m. right now. So keep that in mind while you're looking here, that everything we see, if anything says not currently available, that means it hasn't opened yet, because we are right ahead of that opening time. But again, for experiences, we see show times, we see standby waits for attractions. If a ride is currently down, we see that it says temporarily closed. We have the individual lightning lane selections, which again are the ones that you pay per ride at Epcot specifically. Those are Frozen Ever After and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. We see when the fireworks start, we see when there's show times. Everything is here. And again, please remember, Epcot literally is not opening yet for 1 minute. So that's why we're not seeing a lot of availability under the standby line. Now see, the Seas with Nemo and Friends is just open. We have a 5-minute wait. It's all here. And again, you can go back up to the top of your screen and toggle over to dining, where again, you'll be able to see all of the dining options at Epcot, including sit down. Now, as you remember, we did book sit down reservations 60 days in advance. However, if there are reservations available for something, it will be listed here. So Chefs de France is saying that we can book a dining reservation if we want to. If that interests you, you just click and follow the prompts to get that set up. Epcot itself doesn't have a lot of mobile ordering options, but the offerings that do have it will be listed here, such as Regal Eagle and the Fish Shop in the UK. So we'll scroll to the top again, change our park, and we'll go to Hollywood Studios. And you're going to see the same as what I've shown you from the other two parks. We've got the dining tab, which will list mobile ordering and everything. Again, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, so you're not going to see a lot of choices, but if you look at this at lunchtime and later, you will see more than I'm showing you now. And then experiences. Same thing here. We've got the standby line time. We've got the ability to choose your Genie Plus Lightning Lane if you've opted for that experience. We have show times. We have the individual Lightning Lane, which is a per person cost separate from Genie Plus. At Hollywood Studios, these two current rides are Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Rise of the Resistance. Now, Hollywood Studios specifically is one of the parks that is exceeding demand for their Genie Plus selections and for the individual Lightning Lane attractions. So my top tip for Hollywood Studios right now is when it is your Hollywood Studios day at 7 a.m., when it's time to choose your first Genie Plus Lightning Lane. Again, if you've opted to add this to your ticket, I recommend heading right to the choice of Slinky Dog Dash. As you can see here, Hollywood Studios has been open for an hour. Slinky Dog Dash is already at a 75-minute standby line time, and the Genie Plus Lightning Lane has been exhausted. That means there are no more available for this day. So Hollywood Studios, it's very important. At 7 a.m., you head right to Slinky Dog Dash as your choice. Same with Rise of the Resistance. If you don't want to wait in the standby line and you want to purchase the individual Lightning Lane, which is again a separate cost, it's not included in the Genie Plus. This is another one that is going really quick. For on-site guests, you have the option to purchase these at 7 a.m. If you're staying off-site, if there are any still available, you may purchase yours at park opening. And then, of course, last but not least, we can't leave Animal Kingdom out. Just like I showed you before, Animal Kingdom has the two sections, experiences and dining, and it's all here. It's all listed here for you to easily scroll through to decide what you want to ride next, what show you want to see next. At Animal Kingdom, there are, again, two attractions that are the individual Lightning Lane. Again, that's not the one that's included with Genie Plus. Here they are Avatar Flight of Passage, and the second one is Expedition Everest. However, if you see here, Expedition Everest has a 5-minute wait time. Obviously, it doesn't make sense to me anyway to purchase the Lightning Lane if the wait is 5 minutes, only because that's, to me, you don't need the Lightning Lane. In my opinion, the Lightning Lane is in place for people who don't want to wait the standby time. So of course, when it's your Disney day, you're going to scroll through and make these decisions for yourself. But I can't stress enough the importance of going through all of this now so you can start deciding, okay, if it's a 45-minute wait or less, we're just going to go with it. If it's higher than this amount of time, we're going to purchase the individual Lightning Lane if this is a ride we really want to ride. And additionally, we'll just strategize as to which Genie Plus selections you should be choosing first at 7 a.m. on your park day. So it's all here for you to view. Of course, all of this data and information refreshes often because it is occurring in live time, and you can't change the date to see this information. This information is for today only, which is why Genie is an amazing tool, but for when you're at Disney. It's not really much for pre-planning, but it's perfect for when you are there.